May is indeed Mental Health Awareness Month.
Hey,
I love the collective consciousness and the awareness that the awareness and the willingness to learn and get informed. It's so beautiful to see, like to engage in conversations with strong men, black men who I deem strong, and what that looks like. I love that. Um, we have these conversations and about therapy and the therapist and where they may have found their therapist. And then because of our conversations on the pod, people texting and DMing us about the Black Directory. Because now we know that, like, we're not against the concept of therapy.
mm-mm.
We are against who the fuck we got to go sit down and talk to, though. I need somebody who understand for real.
Mm-hmm.
And that doesn't always necessarily mean a black and white thing, but goddamn, can we start there? No shame in that. My dad said it. My dad was like, "Man, I'm not opposed to therapy. I just want a black person." But he whispered it.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Nah, pops." A lot of us felt that way. Just now, we having the courage to say it in the tools and shout out all the black excellence and brilliance in those folks who have dedicated their lives to go get their doctorate and attain all those credentials to be able to help us.
Yeah, a white person giving a black person therapy has to be a mindfuck.
Come on, bro.
It has to be a mindfuck, and that's going back to the beginning of time for us.
Man.
I couldn't imagine there getting any work getting done in there.
And again, that's not to generalize and say it's all bad, but goddamn, imagine the mindfuck to just recently black folks being able to step into a space and be like, you know what? I kind of would prefer somebody black.
And then shout out to black people that go out and do that. You know,
Yeah.
like not only like the ones that go out and seek therapy, but the ones that actually go and get licensed to do the therapy.
That's what I'm saying.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a leg up, man. That's dope.
Our black therapists, our black doctors, our black teachers. Shout out to OUSD and Frick United. OUSD had been because of the pivot from school in person G to Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
They were doing an attendance awards each quarter,
Mm-hmm.
and
I heard they're not trying to go back. They like the school system, bro. Like, hey, we done got used to the Zoom shit. If I could do a session through Zoom, my nigga, I can get a few of them off in a day, bro. I'm not trying to go sit in the office.
man, you should have seen it, dog. Shout out Ash too for putting the program together. So what they did is each quarter the school that had the highest attendance won a trophy and then a presentation or a discussion with somebody. So Alexis Gray Lawson, Rex Life Raj, Guab Dad, and then I got to do the last one of the school year for him this past Friday. And Frick actually won, and I think they kept it like a high 80% attendance rate, which was really hard to do over Zoom. They had kids that would pop in and not turn their cameras on for whatever reason. It's just hard. Everybody's, especially, and we learned that a lot too. No matter what school they go to or what district they in, everybody's living experience outside of school is so vastly different. So to generalize something like education or homework is the goofiest shit you could do. Now you're seeing it. You're like, wait a minute, my best student in person is now my worst student on Zoom. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, because that kid going to school, that's their outlet, for real, for real. Now they don't have one. So whatever abuse, whatever trauma and shit exists at home, that's they 24/7. Man, I seen that with so many kids. So that's why it was a really big deal to do the OUSD thing. So salute to them. But it was a whole point to that. I'm sorry, y'all. There was an entire point. How the fuck did we get here? What was the
Therapy?
therapy? Yeah, I still don't know. I have no idea. But God damn, what was it? There was a whole point, but I just talked myself out of it. But I'm glad I did stumble back upon that because being grateful to integrate that space and the educators that are in it, like there are all these people that are service workers that are making real sacrifices that are being underlooked, underpaid, and it's really hard. And as the world just keeps moving, we keep acquiring so much information as opposed to really learning the nuances of these spaces. People are just able to weaponize all these different things, and that's where I wanted to go with mental health. So I'm so grateful for the awareness and the conversation in and around mental health awareness, G.
Man.
But the weaponizing that I see happening and taking place with mental health,
What money talking about now, man? Look at him.
it's
You been seen it? It's getting nasty.
it's nasty, man. Now again, we're not
So
here.
mental health is officially a currency.
Yes. Yep.
Never thought we'll see the day, man.
Never thought. But we said the same thing about sexual identity too.
Yeah.
It's weaponized. And people it's one thing man is always gonna figure out how to do is finesse.
For sure. Big
Man
finesse
is
job.
man is gonna figure out how to finesse.
Man's in them. Man's in them.
And so just on some hustler shit, I respect it, but I just need you to know that I see it, fam. So don't pull the don't weaponize mental health on my watch, because I peeped you a mile away. And I know niggas who suffer for real. You know, people who are on the spectrum for real, who are high functioning. They don't make excuses. They stay on top of their meds, or they stay on top of their therapy, or they stay on top of their meditation, or they stay on top of their sleep, or they stay on top of their exercising. But you not doing nothing and then going, man, I'm bipolar. I could give a fuck. Honestly. Because I know some real bipolar niggas who exercise, go to therapy, meditate, and make sure they go to sleep. And have cut certain shit out of their diet because it might be a trigger.
Mm-hmm.
So it's one thing to be diagnosed. It's a whole other thing to be diagnosed and then be presented the tools and go, fuck the tools. I got a crutch the rest of my life. Or I got this. And granted, it don't work that. It's not that. It's way easier said than done. But the cutting corners parts and then going, why me? I just can't, not right now, can't subscribe to it. It's a lot of shit happening. And when I say no, high functioning people on spectrums, high functioning. Happy Mental Health Awareness Month for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.